Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to the Love Decanters channel. So this video is about part one of my visit to Rutland Antiques and Art Centre in Uppingham in Leicestershire. Yeah. It's called Rutland because actually Rutland used to be the smallest county in the country and eventually got subsumed and part of it went in, I think either part or all of it went into Leicestershire. So anyway, Uppingham went into Leicestershire. So that is the story of that. But anyway, it's quite a nice place. There is another antique centre in Uppingham as well, but they won't let me film. So that is what it is. But yeah, so it's got a lot more vintage and stuff like that, and also quite a lot of clothes. And also from the clothes, I should say, they put some of the takings to that to a food bank, which you'll see in a second. But anyway, yes, it's quite nice. There's quite a good glass dealer there, vintage glass really, and some interesting things. Some of it, yeah, very frustrating trying to figure it out. But anyway, so let's get on and have a look at part one. So I'm here at the Rutland Antique Centre. Yes, the sign is here in Uppingham. It's in a kind of little alleyway off a main road that's just down behind me. So you have to watch out for the sign on the pavement on the main road out there. And yeah, and it's going to be good because I'm looking in the window and there's a bunch of glass already that I'm going to start outside. So yeah, this is going to be good. So, Rutland Antique Centre, they sell clothes, they sell vintage American clothing, and they donate money to the local food bank. And it's showing you here how much they've donated. So if you do buy any vintage clothes here, or if you want to come here, have a look at the clothes because they're donating money. If I go down here, you can see a bit of what the shop is like. Yeah, there's a bit here, but if I go over here, you can see, yeah, they have a lot of vintage clothes, lots of it's branded. Carhartt, I've heard of them. So yeah, it's a good place to come and have a look at vintage clothes as well. And obviously they've got a bit of glass, there's a whole pile up there. So yeah, and it's from here you can see it goes all the way down there. It's a long way. So this is like a long, thin antique centre. So starting out here, this looks like a big Chinese vase here, but there's a nice big Empoli decanter here. We can have a look at that and have a look at that. The other bits look like they might be Chinese as well, difficult to tell, but that's like the top shelf here. I don't have any books, so I've been hunting around for any good online Empoli references, and all I can say is I've got a few little adverts, but good luck with that. But I did find this, and I don't know how good it is. It's the Zus Korsten website. I've not heard of it before, but this is what I found hunting around, and they seem to be selling Empoli glass. And they've got this page here full of green glass. I've got another one for blue as well. And this is the decanter that we could see. It's saying the 1960s. I think it's American because all the prices are in dollars because it's selling these things. And there is a better picture here. Here it is. This is what we were looking at. I think it is Empoli. It looks like Empoli. Some of them have made in Italy and pressed in the bottom. Not everything though. They all have the really dodgy stoppers with the plastic flanges on that I really don't like because they're not. It's difficult to say this. They're not quality things. It's all about the look. They're trying to give you a look. I don't know how they were originally sold. If they were sold as ornaments or if they were like sold for putting your shampoo in or something. I don't know. You know, they might have been like Avon bottles and things like that. I don't know. But yeah, you can see that it's all about the look. But just the lack of quality always gets me. But anyway, people do like them. Brighter colours go better. The taller the better, it seems as well. This, because of the way the stoppers are fitted with the plastic flange, if the plastic flange goes, I think the stoppers tend to drop out, and they get broken. Everybody's looking for stoppers. There's even a Facebook group just for Empoli genie bottle stoppers. Yeah, that's how desperate people are for the stoppers, and the stoppers make good money. But anyway, so if you have one of these big tall stoppers, it's worth something. But anyway, I'm pretty certain it's Empoli. I've seen so many people selling the Empoli. It doesn't always mean anything, but this is the best reference I can find. So the next shelf down, and it's difficult to tell getting this light. Let's see if I can get round. There's a whole bunch of Tajima little vases here in different colours. You can see, you can see it's cased. I don't know if you can see this. We'll have another look from the other side, but they're behind everything else here. But there's a bunch of them. There's a load of them on 20th Century Glass website, but there's yellow ones. I don't think there's like a hexagonal yellow one, round yellow one. Then they've got another hexagonal amethyst one and a square amethyst one. Yeah, so yeah, there's a few different types here. So I'm looking at the ubiquitous 20th Century Glass website, and yeah, I've filtered everything by Tajima, Japanese glass manufacturer. Yeah, it's in the Japanese glass. You can actually filter by the different manufacturers here. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Look, they've got yellow. They don't have any yellow hexagonals, but they do have hexagonal ones here. You can see this one, this one. So basically you've got square, hexagonal and round. But then you've got lots of variations within that where you've got, you know, cased. I think they're all cased. Are they double check? Yeah, I think not definite, but I think that one is. But anyway, you've also got these ones where they've got like a blush in it, some dark blue to light blue. This one too. This one. You can see different colours, different blushes in. So yeah, that's quite. You don't see that ever on Whitefriars. So yeah, there's a few different things going on. The textures is kind of like. Let me just click this one here. It's like a wormy texture. Yeah, little maggots all squashed together. So a lot of them look like that. I think there's a slightly different texture as well on some of them. Let's go back down. See if any of them look different. I think this one here. Yeah, you can see it's kind of like this one's more ripply as opposed to lots of maggots squashed together. So yeah, there's like two basic check. I mean, they do the sort of full bark. If you go back here to the top, you see they've got like the full bark stuff. Yeah, which looks more. This is more like your Whitefriars, but there's something about not right about it. You know, the proportions of it, the fact that actually this has got a blush. I don't think they've all got blushes though. But yeah, this is a better quality if you're looking for something that's like Whitefriars but isn't Whitefriars. These are quite good ones to go for. So anyway, there you go, Tajima. So down on the bottom shelf, we have another huge Empoli vase. I can't see the price on it. Has it got a price? £145. Yeah, that is to be expected because that's massive. It looks like it's a couple of feet tall, and it's amethyst one. Then there's this dog, which has got vintage. I can't read what that says. It says something like Sacco Hicks or something like that. I don't know what that is. And then you've got what looks like a piece of Murano. Let's see if I can find that. So I did say that I'd found a few adverts. I think I nicked this one off Pinterest. Hot colours captured in Italian glass. It doesn't say it's Empoli, but this is Empoli glass. So it's nice that actually the decanter, the purple decanter we were looking at, here it is. Dun dun dun. Oh, do they have a name for it? The colour. Ruby red, amethyst. So they're calling it Amethyst Smouldering Magic. There you go. That's what we've got there. Some Smouldering Magic. Doesn't have a date, but it does look very 60s or 70s. These prices look very because there's like decanter is, oh, that one's $12. It's $12. Oh, $2.87. So yeah, when you're talking less than $3 for that, if you went back in time, you'd probably be buying handfuls of them, bringing them back forward and selling them for £150 a pop or whatever. But anyway, especially if you still had them in the box or whatever. Anyway, that's what they are, or what that one is anyway. So after some ruthless hunting, I managed to track down the dog bottle, and it's a Gori Rosé Italian wine bottle. Here's one in white. I did manage to find this one here with the it's difficult to read, you have to get really close, but it says does that expand it? No, it doesn't make it any bigger. Anyway, it says here Gori Rosé, and everywhere else is telling you it's Italian wine from the 1970s. So this is what that dog is, and this is how it was originally sold. So yeah, and it's probably made by Empoli. I didn't go in there and pull the lid off, so, but I think it's got a cork, because one of them said something about a cork, so that goes with it being a wine bottle as well. Then on the same shelf, we have like a what looks like might be a late 19th century mold blown decanter. Oh, a van stopping up behind me, and this looks like it's Kribska, so that's quite nice. So we're looking at the Kribska 1999 catalogue that I've downloaded from the Czech Glass Guide, and I'm not certain, but I think that vase is this one here. Obviously the colour's upside down, but there's dozens of colourways, and also they were making this style of wares going back into the 70s, so yeah, there's 25 years at least of continuous production of this and variations of this. What makes me think it is because it's got this scalloped edge like this, and the one we were looking at is six-sided just like this. That's not always a guarantee, but yeah, I think it might be. You've got two-tone, clear base, six-sided scalloped edge. Looks about right. The shape's not quite right, but I think it's close enough. I've gone across to the next window, and yeah, there's a whole bunch of decanters. There's these pale blue ones and white ones. They're all mold blown. They look like they might be American. I don't know. I've never really seen them like this before. This one here with this, it's white, and they've got the same one here in blue, and then you've got a jug in the back in there in pink. We'll have a look from the other side. But yeah, that is a strange wear. So this one in the middle though, that is something else. That looks like it might be Empoli or something. And these pink ones here, they're something else too that I don't recognise at all. When I went inside and looked at those decanters from the inside, I could see that they were labelled Empoli. So I've done some searching. I've gone through all the white Empoli decanters in eBay. I've been through all of the Empoli stuff in 20th Century Glass. I've done some searches on white Empoli decanters. I can't find those decanters, those moulded ones, at all. At all. So, yeah. It doesn't mean they're not Empoli. It doesn't mean I've got any evidence. I haven't got any good or even bad references for them. Yeah, that's not keen on that. Not keen on that at all. So yeah, I'm going to think on that for now. When I see them on the inside, if I do a few more bits, I might think on it and think of something else. But yeah, I can't think of anything else at the moment. Yeah, it's worrying. The lady that's selling them is apparently a glass dealer. She's very careful about what she knows. So I was hoping I was going to learn something, and it's just made me unsure. So yeah, okay, I'll think on it.
So I've got a few interesting bits and pieces here. These look Scandinavian. I've seen these bamboo ones before. I think I'll try and find them. Yeah, they're very... I've definitely seen bamboo ones. It might be a cedar. I'm not definite. There's a little cedar vase in the back there. But yeah, I don't... and another one here. What's he got on here? Yeah, a cedar. So these are from the... They're definitely in the sort of like 1970 catalogue, so I'll be able to pull those out.
This is the Cedar catalogue from 71 to 73 that I've downloaded from the Mats Lindor website. And yeah, here's the little bamboo tube vase we were looking at. It does come in a number of colours, and one of them I think is red. So yeah, got a nice date, and there it is, the thing. So there we go. Sticking with the same catalogue, here we are with the cedar bone vases, and yeah, 3 sizes. If you look, these are the colour codes, and there's a whole bunch of them. I'm not going to go back and work them all out, but it does come in a lot of colours, and you can work it out if you're really excited about it. And I think it's this middle one here that we were looking at, because that one proportion looks different. That looks about right. You got the pat number there and everything. So yeah, you can download this from Mats Lindor website and check all of these things out for yourself.
And this pink vase that we were looking at from outside, they've got Victorian in it, and looking at it in here, I'm not going to reach in the back there and try and pick it up and look underneath, but it does look Victorian. It might be somewhere like Harrach as well though, so it might be UK, it might be Czech, but that's quite nice.
So there's some very interesting glass here, but I'm having a really hard time with it. Now, the jug we were looking at, I am happy that it's a Victorian jug, okay? And I'm trying to figure out, is it UK? Is it Bohemian? Because it feels a little bit Bohemian about it. And yeah, this is the closest I've got to it, which is honestly kind of nothing like it, apart from the fact that it's got this little frilly top here, and it's tall, but it's completely different shape, different colours, different handle, different everything else. So yeah, it is a difficult one. I've been through all of my Bohemian websites. I've been through the Kralik website. I've been through my books. I can't find a jug like, even if it was a different shaped jug, I'm looking for something that's the same pink. And I've seen vases and things like that, but I'm looking for a jug. So, but the cased pink with the brown handle and the frilly lip, very Victorian. You know, I could just put in pink vase and find a vase, you know, with the same look about it, with the frilly edge and everything, but I'm looking for a jug. Nope. So yeah, this is turning out to be quite a frustrating video to get my teeth into.
Another thing I found here on this Japanese handkerchief vase, I've not seen this before. This person has some very interesting glass called Clutterfingers, and we'll try and find this dealer, see what they have. But yeah, they've got some very interesting glass.
So after going to 20th century glass, something strange happened. So I went into eBay, found this Japanese vase here. It's the same vase but in green. I found this one, which is the same vase, but it's in red, but this one doesn't know. It just says Murano style, which is... But anyway, I found this one in blue. Dun dun dun. And guess who's selling it? 20th century glass. So, what does he actually say? This can be found in the US with labels that read Crease Corporation, handmade in Japan. So, as I've said, although I've not actually seen the label here, but I'm presuming he has, or she, because I don't know who runs this business. If they've seen it with the label, as we know, labels win. Yeah, they can be faked, but, you know, catalogues, labels, boxes, those are the things that you're looking for if you want that ultimate confirmation. So I'm going to trust 20th century glass again and go, yeah, it's Japanese. And even have a name, Crease Corporation. Who are they? Actually, let me stop this and see if I can Google that. Yeah, it's not very helpful. If it is the same Crease, they're doing interior furniture now. Luxury furniture manufacturer, retailer, interior design firm. So it's a completely different business than it used to be. Did say here though. Oh no, not that. Began by importing ceramics from Japan. So does say ceramics, doesn't say glass, but yeah, it's probably them 939. So maybe it is the same company, but they've just morphed and changed into doing different things. It looks like they're into furniture now.
So this bit here, this little decanter, it says American. It looks like something Blenko would do. So I will try and find that, because it is quite a nice thing, a nice orange crackle vase. They do the crackle vase by dipping it in while it's still hot in the water, and it makes the surface go all crackly. Yeah, and there's a few other bits on here that I don't really know. I've seen this before. What have they got written on it? Because that was interesting. Empoli. Yeah. So let's see if I can find an orange Empoli jug. See if that is. And oh, these are all Empoli as well. So it's saying all of these decanters here are Empoli. So yeah, we'll try and figure those out too.
So I thought that orange decanter, which they said was an American, might be Blenko, because they did a lot of crackle glass, they did a lot of orange, and I thought, okay, I'm going to see if I can find it. Did some searches, nope. I then found the Blenko website, and on the Blenko website it has every catalogue going back to 1953. So, you know me, I'm like the Terminator. So what I did was I downloaded every catalogue from 1953 onwards, and yeah, scrolled through all of them. Yeah, so what I can tell you is that from 1953 through to 1980 they had that orange colour, and then it seemed to die from the palette of colours that they used until about 2000. Also, that decanter with that stopper was not in there. So it might be pre-1953, I don't know, but the catalogues only go back to 1953. So the only thing I did find, hang on, let's see if I can find it now, here we go, is the shape of the decanter appeared in year 2000. So this shape here, stopper's different, But this looks like it's blown into the same mould. Just the overall shape of it looks exactly the same. But you wouldn't know unless you put the two side by side, really. But if it is Blenko, it's either off catalogue or it's pre-1953. If it's off catalogue, it's going to be probably pre-1980, because that's when they were doing a lot of orange crackle glass. So yeah, I'm not a happy bunny. I have spent a few hours on this, but I've learned a bit about Blenko. I have seen the old catalogue before, so I just knew they were out there. But it was an interesting exercise to just basically scroll through all of them and see the change. And honestly, to tell the truth, if I lived in America, I would collect Blenko glass. It's actually quite cool. There are some quite cool designs going on, and even right up into modern days, there's some quite cool designs going on. So I'm actually very impressed with them. So yeah, but I didn't find that decanter.
Tajima vases that I was filming from outside. You can see the colours on them better in here. There's another orange one here. So yeah, that's quite nice. These, I think these are by Josefina. These are Polish, I think, from Krosno. But we can check. I'll show you why I think it's that.
This is the Josefina website, Krosno glassmaker, and this is why I thought it might be them. But I'm looking at these. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. The lines, the black and white lines, there's no catalogue for this. They're art glass, but this is one of their lines that they do with these. What I'm saying there. Anyway, this is one of their patterns. Let's say this black and white line. All of these got red interiors, but that's today. Yeah. So what I did was I thought, yeah, I'll do a bit of searching, because I know that these, but there's something about these that they don't. The ones that we were looking at in the window were a bit more blurry, not as sharp as these. So I thought, let's see what else Josefina have done in this black and white stripes. I put in Josefina Krosno black and white stripe, and yeah, there's not really anything that's jumping out. That everything's black and white stripe seems to have red interior, and there's not that much. So I don't think it's Josefina. It might still be Krosno, because there are other makers and they kind of copy each other. Actually, let me stop this and do a different search. So I did a search for Krosno black and white stripe, and another maker appeared. Yeah, Makora. Never heard of them before. They're in Krosno, it looks like. Is there actually a website? Is there a website for them specifically? No. But anyway, this is what you get from Makora. There is a little bit of black and white stripe in here somewhere. When you look at the images, where's it gone? There you go. Yeah, and it's a bit like, these are like the Josefina jellyfish bowls. Yeah, there's some different textures here. There's a stripy one there. But anyway, this is very interesting. Never heard of these guys before. This is another future research. And yeah, but no, I'm no closer. And I was looking for, I didn't search it specifically because I was thinking, are they doing anything that looks like a giant giant champagne glass as a shape. And no, they're not doing anything like that. So I think I'm out of luck again. So yeah. Oh well, that's the end of that one then.
So I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, so it was very frustrating. I spent a long time on this trying to find things and failing quite badly. The dealer that has got a lot of that glass, called Clutterfingers, I will, in addition to giving you links to all the references I used, I'll give you a link to her website, because she's got her own glass website, so you can have a peruse of that. I've been told she is very diligent, and it seems to be true in that if she's not sure of things, she won't put that in the description, so she won't just go, I think it's this, and stick that on the label. Yeah, nice one, Clutterfingers. And so, with that said, all the contact details for Rutland Antiques and Art Centre will be in the description below as well. And please remember to like and subscribe. And yeah, so have a good night. Good night.